outside of Tiller, Oregon. We're going to be heading up that way, but we're just going to follow up the road. We had to park here. Heading up to Callahan, Meadows. The public portion of it, part of it, is on private land. But as you can see, that the road abruptly ends here because of a washout. And this happened a couple of years ago. And I think the forest fire burn in the area contributed to all the erosion. Change of plans, we're gonna instead bushwhack all the way up and hopefully not get too wet. There you can see the washout of the road, parked right next to it, and all the forest fire burn. So Dad just found this. It's an Arrowhead. And it's just missing a little chip at the top. But it's, you can see it's carved and shaved everywhere. It's a really good one. Following this stream. I made it to the top where the road is, and we just have to follow it this way to get to the meadows. Approaching an intersection. We emerged out of the burn, and this is the meadows here on Callahan Ridge.
These are just little ice balls. Must be hailstones.
Yeah. Not too much further past the main meadow there is the boundary of national forest with private land. That's probably the sound of all the grapple hitting the, cause yeah, you can see it. It's hitting.
There it is down there.
Oh no, I got that speck again. Right at the top here is this old quarry. A lot of serpentine and other material. Yeah, it does down here. Right where I'm standing. It's pretty level, so it's an old madrone, all burned up. They planted all these brand new baby pines. Here's one right there. There's a lot of these where you could just see these fresh dig marks. Happened earlier this year. It's about coming down towards the car. It's quite a breeze. Just a little outside of Tiller, we are heading to the Dompier Creek landslide overlook, which the easiest way to get to is from this road. We had to park back there because of this recent slump. Kind of made the road a little treacherous, at least for our car. So we're following a very faint old road. The other road veered off steeply to the right. And this is the way we want to go for about 3 to 4/10 of a mile. Just follow along this and hopefully to get to a couple of nice vantage points. There's this old slump right through the road. It's all these ferns.
You think this is it here, just this horseshoe?
No, it's much more than just this section. Like this slide is probably at least a mile across. That's about, we're looking about 200 feet down. Very loose and unstable material. Just roared all the way down. Created the Dompier Creek landslide. You can even see an old lake, which is part of the debris. Through the trees there, we're kind of skirting along where the ground really slumps down. It's another view of the landslide. Yeah. All these dirt mounds. And it looks like it even carried a bunch of these big volcanic boulders.
I think that's part of it to the left.
That meadow there? It could be. Definitely from the other vantage point you could see the escarpment. But it looks like this landslide brought down a whole bunch of large boulders with it. Something straight down. Let's see what we found here. Are those just bulbs or?
I don't know what they are.
Are they touchy? Oh, they're hard. They're like these little, and it's just on this
rock, yeah. Probably more of it around here somewhere.
It makes a nice little garden.
Yeah, it does.
This is probably the best vantage point to the slide. It's right here. You can see a totally different soil type. The escarpment keeps going south. And then this is a large mound right next to it. You see cool layers across the way. You see how it changes.
Yeah, I see the color change.
Yeah. You hear the Umpqua River.
I think that's some of the slump there.
Yeah, that thing brought, I think the slide either exposed that or carried that boulder mass boulder of material down, because all those hills you see down here, that's all part of this slide. So it just completely washed it all away. Okay, we are dodging between storms again. So I'm just gonna turn around and follow along the side of this mound and get out of here. Oh. We're at the top edge of the slide here. As you can see, it's still an active flow. It's making the trees bend slightly downwards towards the flow. These ones are caught right in the middle of this active area. This one's already dead. This rotted log is all filled with the bird's nest fungus. Like these little nests with eggs in them by appearance. The whole hike back it's been raining. Now it's getting even heavier. But we're back in. Switched my sweatshirt. My jeans are kind of soaked, as are my shoes.